A sentence of less than 1 year for a man who admitted to having so many disturbing images of kids on his computer has drawn the ire of victims' advocates. They are now demanding change.
I was horrified when I heard about this case.
This case came to light last December when the Utah Attorney General's office charged Douglas Eugene Saltzman with 10 felonies for possessing child pornography.
It's horror. You're horrified that something like this can exist.
Kathy Hoffman says she's a survivor of sex trafficking. That's why this case was on her radar.
I felt very strongly that someone needs to speak up and give people a voice.
In March, Saltzman pleaded guilty to 3 of those felonies. The other 7 charges were dismissed. Thursday, he faced a judge virtually for his sentencing.
Every day I wake up to shame, guilt, regret, and disgust.
After delivering a brief apology, Saltzman received a sentence of 210 days in jail with credit for 148 days already served. That means he'll only spend about 2 more months behind bars.
For every single victim who's gone through something like that, it's a slap in the face. It's a slap in the face.
The sentence angered Kathy so much she started this petition to hold the judge in this case, Douglas Hogan, accountable. So far, it's received more than 13,000 online signatures.
I have a great respect for our justice system when it does what it's supposed to do.
This time, she believes, the justice system got it wrong.
It's a green light to do whatever you want.
We found in Judge Hogan's last retention evaluation from the Utah Judicial Performance Evaluation Commission, 97% of respondents recommended he remain on the bench. The Utah Attorney General's office, which prosecuted this case, sent Fox 13 a statement. It says in part, quote, "The prosecutor argued for prison. The judge, following the sentencing matrix, rejected the state's recommendation. It adds a prison sentence is not mandatory," and quote, "This is not unusual for cases like this. For a second-degree felony, unless there was physical violence or a live victim, instead of images of child pornography with unknown children, this was a standard sentence."
Children are the future, and when you choose to not give them their voice or give them justice, you're taking that future away from them.
Kathy says she'll remain determined in her fight.
I do want to take it to the state legislature and say, look, there are 12,000 people standing behind me saying this is a problem. You need to do something. We need to fix this.
She knows this issue goes much deeper than one case or one judge.
This doesn't stop for the victim.
She hopes enough people join her cause to give a voice to the powerless.
Nothing is going to change unless someone speaks up.
This petition has no legal backing. There's no avenue here in Utah for a recall election of a judge. But Kathy hopes it sends a message that the masses are demanding justice for victims of sex crimes. On the Hill, John Franke, Fox 13 News, Utah.